The cranberry orange muffins are also pretty popping in the South, and banana nut. Monica did a good job, I think, of yeah. The cranberry orange ones have gotten really, really popular.
You know, I was disappointed. There was no cinnamon raisin or no bran raisin muffin options. Those are my favorite.
Oh my goodness, you're a brand man.
He's just trying to be
Yeah.
efficient. He's
Yeah.
trying to get to it.
Need something to mix with the beef only diet that I'm eating.
It's, nutrition's a tool that needs to be worked.
Hmm. Gotta keep using it to keep it polished and shiny. You let it sit in the trees, it rusts up, and as trees growing through it.
I will tell you, my very favorite muffin is a pistachio muffin, but they're harder to find. You don't see them very often. I love the pistachio muffins.
Place is closest to me has a pistachio muffin. I could have it there in 2.5 days.
Wow.
Yeah. Doesn't that sound appealing?
Pistachio is my favorite anything, though.
Get a
Ice cream,
muffin in a box 2 day.
muffin in a box today. Oh my gosh. See, Kristen, it's your fault.
um, Speaking of baked goods, zucchini bread is like in full bloom here, mainly because the zucchinis are growing way too fast.
Are they?
Yeah, but
Zucchini bread is good too.
I love zucchini bread,
That's good.
and we're gonna have some zucchini hot dish next week. Pretty much, you shoestring shred zucchini, and then just put it in a hot dish with carrots and ground beef normally. But it's kind of like a almost a stew. Oh, so good.
I don't know. I I've become a bread snob because I started making it myself, so I don't get it very often because I'm
Excuse
lazy
me.
and I don't want to make it every
Excuse
day.
me. Excuse me, but my boyfriend is here. I'm so glad. I was waiting all morning for him to arrive, and now I can settle down with you, sir. So you guys won't be as pervy.
Oh, so now you're not excited about my naked cock. Got it.
I mean,
I
you were
know.
talking about
Your boyfriend's
zucchinis and
here.
stuff, and like, trading like nuts for muffins.
Muffin
Come
in a box today.
on.
More to mojo.
Good morning. All I know is I walked in and Dippity said, "I don't get it very often." And my first thought was like, "You'd get it more
Dude.
often if you hung out with the right people, baby."
Oh,
Yeah, I don't get it at all.
Shirley, hi, sweetheart. We went from like, okay, now that Shirley's here, I don't know. Well, no, it'll probably stay the same for
Hey,
Brian.
Shirley could get it more often too.
I bet you're right. I bet Miss Shirley, well, you know what? I'm not going to talk about it. We're just going to talk about Brian's rooster.
Brian's got a big cock in his PTR, Miss Shirley. Did you see it?
I see that.
Isn't it beautiful?
It is a beautiful
Miss
uh,
Shirley, I'm sorry, but
rooster.
you're already I have already listen. I've already claimed it. You already have yours. I need mine.
From now on, can we just refer to Brian as Big Cock Brian?
Yeah, I
Well,
like
no,
it.
the big farm one. I can't say it. I'm at work. I have to be good.
Yeah, the first room I went into this morning was chillism, and Marshall. Yeah, Marshall's getting he's getting yelled at. It's pretty funny.
Oh, poor Marshall. I don't like it when people yell at Marshall.
But
He can hold his
Marshall,
own. He can hold his own.
he's a big man. He went in chillism all on his own. He opened the app and pushed go into chillism.
You are so right. He's also he. I mean, it is amazing. Like when he gets started, he's like, "Go ahead, what you got?" He can hold his own.
You know what I don't like? I don't, you're right. Like in those situations, he's a grown ass man. He can take care of himself. What I don't like is the people that are supposed to be his friend. Give, oh, you're a rhino.
Oh, of
Oh, you
course.
this. Oh, that's what I don't like. That's when I
Yeah.
feel like Marshall doesn't get a fair shake.
Well,
Marshall!
wait, is
I love Marshall.
yeah,
I
I do
love you
too.
too.
I
Marshall
love
has he has one of the most genuine hearts on the app. Like he's just
does he?
kind. He's very,
Oh,
very kind.
do you know what he did whenever I was in a room? Like he would be talking, and then I would appear in a room, and then he would just disappear. And I'm like, Marshall, what's the problem? Do you not like me? What does he not like me? And I would even like go to the stage and like, hey, Marshall, and then like 1 minute later, he's gone.
Yeah, no, Marshall's a room slut.
Yes, absolutely. I change the channel all the time.
He's total room slut.
So are you saying I shouldn't take it? Am I being sensitive again?
You're being sensitive. Don't act like a girl.
I,
Gosh.
oh my God, I'm so sorry. Mojo has to shake some sense into me.
Um, Marshall is a good guy. He had his aunt call me and give me the scoop on the military school, and she was an remarkable person. If Marshall wants to, add to that, but I was quite
Oh,
impressed.
My Aunt Carla is wonderful. I love her to death.
that's Jay. Aunties are very helpful.
Scarlett, did you get a screenshot of the poll last night?
Mojo, we're not supposed to be doing that on this app.
What?
Screenshotting our polls and saving, sharing.
We like to screenshot our polls. Monica's a big poll collector.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Look. I don't want to tell tales out of school, but Monica, she really likes my poll.
I can imagine. I'm kind of jealous because you're supposed to be my boyfriend. So the fact that I'm like, I guess I'll just have to settle with Brian's rooster.
Are you man crushing on Mojo?
It's okay. I can have an imaginary boyfriend.
I had an imaginary girlfriend just about a week ago. What was that? She was great. She was great. It was wonderful while it lasted.
Yeah, I'm sure that after 5 minutes it was great, and then you're done.
She was a very good sport.
Yeah, she didn't talk or anything.
It's because a lady never talks.
Oh shit, I forgot that.
Yeah, Kristen.
Okay. I was mostly on silent this whole morning. You guys have been going nuts, you big perverts.
You know, we took a poll and we determined that was a lie.
What's a
Excuse
lie?
me. You and I are the only people who chose to have bran muffins.
Okay, I guess I got to cut you some slack there, but yeah, just a lie that she's been a lady today, Shirley. That's what the problem is.
I'm going to have to work on the response to that, Brian.
I just had one of the weirdest conversations I've ever had, which is I got told that the president, who I'm not always a giant fan of, is like the worst thing for democracy. And they were like, why don't you believe that? You agree he's done some unethical shit. I'm like, well, because it didn't happen during his first administration, and it's certainly not happening now. And
Ooh.
I was getting jumped on because I did not believe that Donald Trump was somehow a threat, like a unique threat to democracy, which is just ridiculous. Like I've heard that so many times, I just don't believe it.
Listen, they're on blast with that message. They have a group meeting, like probably this room right here, and they say, our word for the day is threat to democracy, Hitler like. Let's see, let's come up with some of the more words that they agree on in the group chat in their, what are we going to do and say today?
If you
Groupthink.
don't, we could do that, but we can also talk about roosters.
Yeah, I mean, Brian's got probably the biggest cock I've ever seen in his PTR.
I'm
Is,
just impressed by the specklage.
is that your favorite color?
Mine?
I mean, I got a white chicken with blue legs. If that one would be better.
A white chicken with blue leg. I'm sorry, Miss Shirley. I'm feeling convicted.
Is
And
that
this
a
whole
blue
time,
leg bar? A blue
this
leg
whole
bar,
time,
Brian?
she's been blaming me, saying that I'm the instigator.
What was that, Dolly?
Is it a blue leg bar? Oh, I see. I have a connection. I was wondering if it was a blue leg bar, Brian.
Uh, sure. It was a random 1 out of 12 random hatchlings, PTR. So you can choose the one on the left, which was the first one, or the one on the right, or all the ladies in the rest of the picture.
I don't know. Good morning, all. Happy Friday Eve. It's my Friday, though.
You know, you almost had me believing it was Friday because I really don't know days of the week until I go to town and oh, we're closed because it's Saturday, not Wednesday.
Well, y'all know how I like to play my little days of the week game because I'm always looking for the weekend. So the faster I can make it come, the better. We got hump
That's
day.
what she said in the
Wait,
muffin.
wait, wait, wait.
We
Hold
got
on.
No way.
hump
Oh,
day. Then
hold on.
what?
Dippity, dippity. The faster you make it come, like,
Yes.
can we just talk about that just for a second? I like be- because
I wasn't even going there,
well,
Mojo. Like I have a tendency to open my mouth and stick my foot in. Okay,
well, that's probably not the only thing you stick in it, but
that is not the only thing I stick in it.
my question is this, Dippity, like, because I have no problem with efficiency, but what is your technique here? To ensure a quick finish, because technique is important. I'm just curious. How do you achieve this?
I don't even know what to say.
She's speechless.
I'm speechless.
You know what? A lady doesn't need to disclose. I'll just leave it to
That's
my
right.
imagination.
You do that.
Did you tell him to tell blah, 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 blah. A quick finish is not often the goal of your partner. Okay, I might go.
Absolutely.
Wait, hold on.
Well, it depends. It
Shirley,
depends.
let me tell you something. Listen, there's different modes here. Now, if you're having like hotel sex and you're on vacation, then then you can afford the luxury of of long sessions. But if you're at home and you've got the hassles of like life and the dogs need to eat and go outside and all that kind of stuff, efficiency is really important. And to be able to just go and hit the angles, have some fun, and just be in and out.
Start the day off right.
Yeah, efficiency is a thing.
I mean, it's very practical. I'm
I'm
a
not
fan of.
I'm not in the stage of life where we need to be efficient. Anyway, just saying.
I'm in the stage of life where I need to make sure the locks work in the house.
There's room for all, you know? I mean, there's room for all.
You know what?
But
I'm
I,
just over here minding my business, not saying a word.
Sometimes if it's, first thing in the morning and you got to get up, start getting ready for work, like, you do need that efficiency. And then,
You
what if
know,
it's just a little quick lunch break?
I forgot that a certain somebody is on this stage, and I am pretty sure this is making her very, very, very uncomfortable. So
She's especially,
Foul, even.
I am not gonna mention it anymore out of respect for a certain
well, I have
someone.
to that may be a wise decision because today she is um, exceedingly, uh, um,
Ovulating.
no, exceedingly um, literal, and she's very to the point. She has been on exactly. She has been on fire this morning. She's got missions. She's got a call, and
She's got me on fire too.
She's going to
yeah,
get to talk to us today, too.
I love
She's
it.
not going to be
Oh,
stuck on mute.
she's so uncomfortable that she's pretending to be on a phone call.
Hmm.
Okay, so a man has walked up and he's on the treadmill next to me. I think I'm going to have to leave
Yes,
quietly.
ma'am.
He
Yes,
does
ma'am.
not to be, need to be subjected to this.
10-4.
Y'all
Shirley,
Message
be,
I'll be
received.
good. I'll be good.
that's okay. Y'all have fun. It's more fun not to be.
Get
Y'all
your
be
sweat on,
sweet.
Shirley.
Y'all be sweet.
I love her.
She's
That's
like, I
beautiful.
can't leave this on speakerphone like this.
Ooh, Scarlett, you're back.
Do you guys know that I leave my phone on speakerphone 24/7? So like even when I'm in bed, I'm like listening to shit. And so sometimes when I'm in a grocery store and I'm on Clubhouse, you guys start talking about the wrong shit. And then
Oh, right.
so I do have to turn the volume down sometimes, but it's very
Same.
interesting.
That's why
Yeah.
I wear a headset.
I was
Okay,
just
so
talking
I'm
about this
more.
with someone yesterday and they were at, who was I was talking to JB and and I was I was telling him about being at the store and having the volume up, and then he's all, "Well, how come you don't have like like headphones?" And I don't know about you guys, but like I've gone through like every iteration of headphones, and I used to play poker like at pretty high stakes, and so like I would always listen into music. My ears, if I put something inside them, it's just uncomfortable. I wouldn't call it pain, but it's discomfort, and so like I just don't like it. So the only headphones that I can wear are the ones that like cover the whole ear because then they're gentle. And but that looks silly to wear those. You look like you're at a rave or something, or like you're like a
Or a
DJ.
super trucker.
May I may I send you a pair that I recommend that is inexpensive? It could be, you can say I hate them, whatever. I can send them to you, no cost. I'm just really excited about this particular brand. They go on the cuff of your ear, and uh, if you want to be an experimental guinea pig, I just really, really recommend them because they're, to me, I love Apple products, but their vocal, like the phone part of it, sucks. So, but these are, be happy to send them via Amazon, so I don't necessarily have to have your address private. But I'm so happy to send them. They may be an option for you.
Have you tried any of the bone conductor? I'm guessing that
That's
might be.
exactly kind of what they are. Yeah, but they don't. But they're on the cuff of your ear, so they don't go beneath your ear. Does that make? And I say that as a gift because you do give. And the reason why I want to do that also, Mojo, is not just because I want to be your first and foremost girlfriend, but also because you've given a lot of your time and effort to an app that is free, and I have enjoyed very much hearing your shenanigans.
Kristen, I just want to give you
Well,
a heads up. You're
ooh.
looking away from your phone with your
Wait, well,
voice
hold on. Why do
isolation
we
on.
keep? Why do we keep talking about sex? Serendipity was talking about how fast she likes it. Now you're talking about your heads up. Like, can we clean it up in here? You realize
Talking
that
about days
Scarlett
of
is
the
listening.
week.
We tried, but there wasn't enough
What
shovels.
part of any of that was bad? Because I am in an office situation and I am a professional and I'm not allowed to be of such kind of vulgar talk. I've been innocent all morning.
I was talking about Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
But I do want to hear what Brian said.
I was just saying you turned your head away from your phone, and when you got voice isolation on, it kind of went a little bit digitally. Not bad,
Then,
but
oh
just an
no,
FYI
10-4.
so you're aware. That's the only bad
Thank
part
you.
about the voice isolation.
Thank you for the heads up.
I just modded
Anybody?
my I just modded my friend Dolly. Do you guys know her?
Hi, Dolly.
No, but she sounded cool so far.
Dude, she's pretty cool. She's pretty
Good
cool.
morning, everybody. Hi.
She should have been modded anyway. She's in the muff.
Dolly, are you in a environment where you have to be covert and discreet like I, or can you just be all out hanging out like Mojo?
I can be all out hanging out right now. I am fixing my chicken
Woo!
coop, but my reception's not so awesome.
Dolly, you're gonna have to forgive these ladies for not moderating you, but they don't see women of color.
Listen,
Oh,
last
I
time that I
see.
modded someone, I got in trouble, and also like, no, I don't do that. In fact, I shouldn't be. I'm
Well, I,
terrible.
I heard that scenario, Kristen, and I didn't have the heart to weigh in with my thoughts on it because, like, I don't know. You and I have had these conversations where, like, sometimes you feel like I'm picking on you, and like, if I would have given you my take, you probably would have been like, "Oh, he's critiquing me." No, but at some point today, I'm gonna send you a message just to give you my thoughts on how to avoid those kind of issues in the future. Is that okay?
Okay, yeah, absolutely. And but no, you can destroy me if you want. Try.
Nope, no intention to destroy. I only want to lift people up.
What if I want to be?
Well, maybe I'll lift you up.
Oh, damn.
uh,
Brian, you may have to
now
hold
I,
your rooster.
that's okay. Dolly, now I remember you talking with you earlier. Yeah, here's a picture of the younger ones that'll start laying here in about 4 weeks. But I love them. Or what are they called? ISO, whatever Browns, Wyandottes, and then, oh, I forget the other one that I have.
Love it. I've got a bunch of chickens myself. I'm a chicken girl, so that's cool, Brian.
Yay!
I just have to say, as all these ladies get modded, they're all piling on top of me. It just
Oh
seems
my
funny.
God. Y'all, the farm boys are the worst. They're hilarious and they're wonderful, but I tell you what,
Do you prefer the ladies being on top, Brian?
How else do you do reverse cowgirl, Mojo?
Well, I have to tell you, I'm such a control freak. I prefer to be on top. I might be a little boring, but that missionary style, that's my thing.
Yeah, but when you're a corn-fed farm boy, you are still in control from underneath.
Oh, leading from the bottom. I like it. You should write a book about that.
you see, serendipity is not me at all. Y'all been going at it all morning. I'm just innocently over here in my office doing some work.
That's what she
You
said.
you guys are really gonna corrupt my friend. I don't think she's heard this much innuendo in her entire life.
Oh, she has.
I mean, no destruction.
I'm very impressed with her perseverance to hang this morning though.
Me
She's
too.
done a really good job.
Yeah, I would have expected her to just hit the leave quietly button.
Uh,
Look at her gift.
uh-huh. Volume is on low. Save yourself, sweet cheeks. Save yourself.
It's gotta be great. Like if you think about the reputation she has on this app, one reputation is that, like, I don't know, she leans into like race discussions in a way that some people get cranky about. But then the other reputation is that, like, she's the cleanest, most pure lady on the entire app. Like that's a pretty good thing to be known for.
That's only you saying that.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, oh no, I don't know. I mean, Brad, have you ever heard her say anything vulgar? Like, I mean, she like I don't know. I feel like she could be like the pastor's wife in the good way.
Are we talking about Monica?
Hey, we don't dead name her.
Or Scarlet, whatever the fuck she's called now.
We're talking. Yes, you're referring to Miss Scarlet with the two T.
Okay, so I have seen Monica like swear at people on this app. So her saint reputation was like Clubhouse version 2. Like
Don't
she
you
is
No,
see
new.
no,
my
She
no,
is
I'm
videos?
new
no. You're
and
missing the
improved
point.
I
Monica,
No,
where
mother,
she would cuss you
mother,
out if you
mother,
pissed her
mother,
off.
mother. You're missing the point. We're talking about like when people start doing the dirty, sexy talk. She doesn't talk about her takes on that. She's a true lady when those topics come up. What you'll find is she doesn't even participate. She might put a GIF, maybe an emoji, but she doesn't give up any information because she is a classy gal.
Oh, hold on, I gotta eat my salad. Hold on.
hi, I steak. Are you
You're
doing
gonna
steak?
throw up after that. I would hold off on the salad and then respond.
Adams wants to know why we stay talking about Monica. Um, I don't
It's
think
either
I should.
that. Oh,
I don't
but
think I should share my take on this, but because like she'll blush, but I don't know. She's interesting, is she not?
couple of things. It's either that or we could listen to Keegan cry about how he won yesterday and how he was virtue signaling, which he's doing in other rooms this morning. Because and I didn't need the clips from people, but apparently that's what's going on. We could read Monica's dissertation on race from her Discord channel because apparently I have now 100 messages all highlighting everything she ever put in Discord. Um, but Monica, I mean, no, I could since you really wanted to do that. I could really read it. Let's see. Where did that go? Yeah, I could do that. Let's see. What
So,
did you write?
hey, let me ask you this: if you could build a woman from Clubhouse, the way that they build a woman in Weird Science, you know how they took like different attributes, wouldn't it just be easier to just build Monica, like than to
Well,
try to
I
take
mean, yeah,
bits
I
and
could get
pieces
a,
of
I
different
could
women?
get, yeah, I could get like that, silly putty, a bunch of marshmallows, and build a rubber bouncing Stay Puft Marshmallow woman. I guess.
That was not kind, and I'm going to stop talking about this. All I can say is that I am a big fan, and I don't hide from that.
You
Me
So
can list
fun
the
too.
fact, can we
fold and
do?
tug it you want.
Can I share
Which
a fun
way?
fact of the day?
What we can conclude
All right,
is
I'm
that
gonna share my fun fact. So, did you guys? Okay, so let me throw it out there. Trivia. What day of the week? Thursday. So, what was the first country to recognize the United States when it became a nation?
The United States.
Okay, the second country.
Dominican Republic.
No, it was actually it was actually Morocco,
France.
and then it was France, and then it was the Netherlands. So that was the order of operations, and nobody ever gives Morocco credit, but Morocco was the
Was it?
first, and then
But
the
wasn't
first U.S.
Morocco under
embassy,
France?
the first U.S. embassy was in the Netherlands, and I didn't know that.
But wasn't Morocco under France at that time?
Oh, I don't know. Does that is that how we tie them together? But it was technically the king. I don't know. Was it separate? I don't know actually.
Thanks for that
I
non
thought it was
trivia.
France, so maybe.
Okay, then I guess that's okay. France gets it by association. But anyways, that was your trivia Thursday. Okay, we can go back to the room. We do a trivia day. Why don't we do a trivia room? Fucking
Oh,
love
that would
trivia.
be fun. That
So
would be so fun.
the only way a trivia room works is if you have a very very short window to respond. Because with ChatGPT and Google, y'all motherfuckers would cheat.
You could do the
Oh, that's
poll.
true.
Just do the poll. You just put the question up in the poll and say, "Here you guys go. I'm going to change it in 2 minutes. Make your vote."
People will Google it in the meantime and then answer. These hoes ain't on it. Roger's right.
Can you repeat that?
These hoes ain't on it. The second
Uh,
part.
no, the other part.
Oh, Roger is right.
There you go.
Anyone else have any other fun facts they want to share?
Yes, the United States is the number one destination for would-be immigrants worldwide, and it um it the number of immigrants to the United States is more than the next four countries combined, more than Germany, Saudi Arabia, Russia, and the UK combined. So the United States is a magnet from around the world for people to come to.
What are Canada's numbers?
Um, Let me see. I'm not
It just
sure if
surprises me they don't have more immigrants in Canada, unless you're talking about illegal.
it's probably including illegal, I would guess. I don't see Canada. I mean, there's a longer list that would include Canada, but I just have the first 10.
Well, here's another weird fact, Nicholas. I bet you didn't know this.
What?
You used to be able to mail a child in the United States. You could send it via mail. That practice was officially banned by the post office in 1915. However, through 1913 and 1920, the years of the Depression and economic strife, there was 31 cases notarized or notorious cases of children being mailed in the U.S. mail service. So you could have shipped your kid with a letter carrier in this country.
What?
Like you put them in the back of.
But
Well, I
just
guess
across town, though, is
Oh
all.
no, no! You can ship them on rail.
that's wild. But I guess it makes sense if you're just putting them on a train or something. You could ship them to a different state.
Yeah, they even had rules like your kid had to be under 50 pounds, so it had to be like, a baby baby.
Blueberry Muffin Gang.
Yay!
So I believe. Hold on. I think everyone's gonna expect me to say banana nut because I'm gay, but I really like the blueberry one better. So nuts are number two.
As long as you didn't take chocolate chip, because that shit's disgusting.
I've never been a big fan of chocolate. I just in general. I don't like chocolate overall. Too acidic.
I mean, to be fair, if the muffins are hot and steamy, they're good no matter what flavor for the most part.
There he
I am
goes with his hot and
shocked,
steamy reference again.
shocked and appalled. Am I?
Hey, what can I say? They're best fresh out of the oven.
Say more.
The numbers are from 2020, so that would probably include illegal immigrants.
Oh, Scarlet. Monica really feeling some sort of way about blueberry muffins. Killing it in the poll.
I'm seeing that there is quite a passion.
That's right, Sig. It's just un-American not to pick blueberry.
Yeah, it's treasonous. Anybody that doesn't pick blueberry, man, get the fuck out. Calling ice.
Would you guys agree though that putting flaxseed with the blueberry in the muffin, that's a go-to as well.
Yes, por favor.
Absolutely.
I can
Yes,
get
yes,
behind that.
yes.
Grazie.
I mean, she intentionally didn't put cinnamon raisin up there because she knew blueberry could hold a candle.
What do you guys like better though, the stumps or the tops when it comes to muffins?
Oh, the tops.
Crumbly top for sure.
Where's mother? Mother likes the bottoms.
Leave it to the ladies to say they love the tops.
Yes, shout out to the bottoms.
Why discriminate?
Oh, lots of reasons.
I love that about Dutch Bros that you can go and buy the tops of the muffins from Dutch Bros. It's awesome.
Right? They're so good.
So I think I'm gonna lay down and take a nap. Feel good today.
I support that decision.
A quick little nap will help.
Americans are so frivolous,
How so?
or either frivolous or innovative,
How so, sir?
that they've developed the tops as a product.
Perhaps creative. Maybe another word.
I think it came from Seinfeld. I mean, that's the first time I had ever heard about like the big deal about the tops, but it was from Seinfeld.
Really? I never heard of it at all,
Yeah,
but
it
it
was a
sounds
great
like a
episode.
good idea.
What do they do at the bottoms? Just throw them in the trash?
Yeah, gave them to the homeless, or I think they tried giving them to the homeless, or there was an issue. Forgot the episode, but it's funny as hell.
Yeah, that was a good episode.
Hey, can you guys keep it down? I'm trying to nap.
Sorry.
No. I'm gonna go stand in front of my tractor again then.
When I want a nap, I want you guys talking.
I used to remember that about you. You used to like sleep it on with
Yes.
the buzz on.
All night long. I
Ke-
want to hear
Ke-
noise.
Kelly's favorite thing was when she was sleeping and people would yell because it would like impact her dreams. So everyone liked something a little bit different.
That's funny.
I accidentally did that last night and Monica scared the shit out of me this morning
Oh
and woke me
no.
up. Yeah, yeah, I didn't know I had fallen asleep with it on. It was pretty funny.
I would love to fall asleep to the sounds of Monica's voice. That'd be amazing.
Hello? Do you? Why don't you guys go on a date? This would be a cute date together.
No, it would not. No, it would not.
Oh,
First of all, she is taken.
oh,
Secondly, these are just aspirational goals that they will never come to fruition, but it's still fun to think about.
oh. But like, have you gone on a date recently, Roger? Tell us about your love life. What's going on in your world?
He must be
Uh,
pretty desperate if he's chasing Monica.
Whoa, Brad, you have such a way with words. Um, no, I recently ended there was a rekindling with an ex-girlfriend and that came to an end. And so, yeah, so now I'm uh, my latest is I'm talking to this girl who doesn't speak any English. She's a waitress down at my favorite Mexican restaurant, and I've known her now for about 4 years. But now that I'm like single-ish, I can like I don't know, I could flirt with her, and it's really cool to flirt with someone that can't speak English. I love it.
Do you just go like Visa, U.S. Visa, Visa, or how does that work?
No, I just smile and I point to the thing that I want on the menu, and then I leave ridiculously large tips. I think she's getting the point.
Or like, I don't know, what is green card? papel verde. I don't know. Green.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, sorry, I'm being ridiculous. That's a fair point. Well, good luck in the dating game. It's rough out here.
I started.
Are you single as well, Mother? What's happening with you?
Oh
Oh
no! Don't ask that. Don't ask
man,
that.
my love life
Nobody
What?
wants.
is
Nobody
my
wants to hear about
my
this.
talk. Mojo, go on mute. Okay, so she asked me a question. So my toxic ex is back, and I'm like, oh my god. The problem is that like the sex is so good, but this man gives me a fucking headache.
Oh
So I'm like,
no.
oh, it's the worst.
You
So
can't
we were
have that
dating.
though.
We were dating for 9 months, and then he was like, "Oh, I'm thinking about taking a job to New York City. Do you want to move to New York with me?" And I was like, "This is way too early for me to like be thinking about relocating with a man." And then I told him like, "Hey, let's just take a break until we figure out what's going on." And then he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna stay in Miami. Do you want to get back together?" But in the meantime, I had already started sending out my feelers to other. I'm not gonna sit on the bench and wait for this man to figure it out, right? So I started sending out my, going on other dates, and now like I was in a situationship with another guy, and then he's like, "Well, if we want to start talking again, then you're gonna have to end that situationship." And I was like, "Well, are we? Are like what's going on? Because how is this fair to me that you think I'm gonna pause my life for you? The dick was good, but it was not that good, So like, I don't know. Some of these men feel like they are holier than thou, You know,
They are everything.
right? I'm like, if you, I will be fine.
Well,
I'm not
mother,
gonna pause my life for no
mother,
man.
mother, how did the gays even decide who they're going to be in a relationship with? I mean, you guys are like not picky at all. You can't even pick a fucking gender half the fucking time. Like, so I'm just curious. Like, how does this work? Like, what is the selection process?
That's actually not true. The gays are actually like they're super picky to date. They're not picky to fuck. So usually what ends up happening is like you meet a guy, you will have sex. It'll probably be a hookup, and then while you're having sex, you're like, oh, I kind of like this guy. Let me get to know him, and then you go on a date after, because you already know that you're sexually compatible. That's usually step one, and then after that, you start to get feelings. It's like the opposite for heteros. Heteros, you have to go on dates, you have to get to know them, and then eventually she'll give the woman will give the man the vagina. The gays flip that order around. Does that make sense?
Would it be fair to actually state that it's not so different?
Explain.
They
What do you mean?
want it to seem like that, but it's really not.
But the order of the processes. I mean, are straight women
I don't
hooking
think
up with
so.
men on their first dates?
I think that it has to. I think that there's a seeming has to be like because there's an interesting trend that's happened where people have done absolute honesty, and when they're like, okay, cool, let's do it, and then people they do it, and then they catch feelings.
That's fair. I guess hookup culture has become more normalized with the straights.
I
So
guess
actually,
so. I don't know. I've been out of the realm for quite a while, and it's just where it is. So I'm curious in different circles. I think it's different for a lot of people. It's very interesting.
I also think it depends on like what part of the country you're in. Like I feel like large cities in general, it is much more normal to just hook up and keep it moving compared to like smaller, more rural parts of the country. It's kind of more frowned upon.
Hmm. Okay. Thank you. And thank you for sharing.
Oh, of course, Christian, I like you. Where did you come from?
Hey, I like you too.
Oh,
I came from Mars.
oh, okay, okay. Well, I came from the great state of Miami.
Oh, how nice. I was there for 4 years. It's very much too hot for me. Thank you.
Yeah, so that's usually the trend. People will be like, "I'm gonna move to Florida," and then they forget that Florida has a summer, and then they're like, "How is it 100 degrees down here?" I'm like, "You'll get used to it. It'll be fine." And some people just could not. I had a friend who went back to Canada because he's like, "It's too fucking hot down here."
Oh, it's beautiful. I'm from a subtropical environment, so it wasn't that much of a change for me, but it still was just like when it gets so blindingly bright that you can't see to drive unless you have sunglasses. No, thinking, now the nights were magical. That was amazing. But so I am in Atlanta, Georgia, and quite a few years. And it's just global warming, whatever. It's just getting too intensely hot. So would I, what, Brian? Don't yell at me. So
No
I
global
love it.
warming.
Oh. Well, I mean, whatever people say, but and maybe I don't know if I'm just become more fragile being an indoor house, hot house flower, because I work in a controlled environment. But when I was a kid, I don't remember it being this scorching and or just being so just uncomfortably hot. It's just ridiculous. So whatever. Anyways, the point being is that now I definitely would I'm looking for a colder climate, whatever that means. So more northern. I was raised Midwestern in a southern state, and that was weird. But I feel more like I identify more of a Midwestern person. So been looking at Wisconsin, Michigan. I don't know. The end.
Interesting. Okay. I also
Say
I find that like Atlanta does have nice falls, which I think is something that
oh yeah,
I grew up in the Midwest, and I just those winters in fucking Chicago and Illinois, I was sick of it. I was so sick of that shit. Like, and so even though they have gotten a lot, they did end up start getting milder towards the end of like my time living in Illinois. It was just I just can't do the cold, dreary weather. So I love like the sunshine and how bright everything is in Florida, and when the sun goes down at 8:30 sometimes in the summer, I fucking love that shit. So I do like living here.
ah, yeah, I understand. Well, I love flowers, and so one day I hope to have a rose garden, and that might have. I don't know how that would work. Being in a cold environment. Yeah, yeah.
So interesting because my company is currently complaining about how, well, this is totally off topic, but they sent out this email today saying, like, oh, we have no staff available for our projects. If anyone is willing to work 55 hours a week chargeable, please let us know. I was like, is there additional compensation for taking on 15 more hours a week of work? What are you talking about? Who's going to sign up for this? But
So is there a position opening or something in your company? What's going on? What does that mean? What, sorry.
so we our year is very like the second half of the year is much busier, right? So we generally get staffed on the projects, and then you pretty much get to depending on your account, they ask for more and more resources, right? So like at a certain point you run out of people, and they're like, we have sold more work than we have people to staff, and we want to encourage people to work overtime. And I was like, are you gonna pay us more money? Like, what is the incentive for me to work overtime? And they're like, well, you'll get additional experience and it'll help your career growth. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, no, that's a scam.
Yeah, I agree.
Adams, what does that mean?
Also, Adams, why are you so obsessed with me?
I mean, I'm just calling it out for what it is. I mean, you're on Clubhouse in the middle of a work day when there's plenty of things to do. So, I mean, shout out to career advancement, right?
Did you forget the part where I was talking about my salad? This is my lunch break. I started my day at 7 in the morning. I don't know when you got up, but this is about hour 4 of my work day. I will work until 8 p.m. tonight. So go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I don't believe that, but okay.
Well, I mean, you're a realtor. You don't actually work.
I just think it's cute hearing about people's part-time jobs.
Exactly.
Exactly. Exactly. Like realtors, they sell one house and they do nothing for 4 months. Then they just lollygag around until they find another house to sell. They don't do they're like leeches. They live off of other people's
I
money.
just
They
Nicholas,
I
don't
just
they
wanted
Nicholas,
don't
to
produce
clarify. I was
I'm
talking
not.
about
Wait,
they
no, hold
don't
on, hold
produce
on. I'm
anything
not.
of
Nor
value
have I
to
ever been
to
a
to
realtor. So
to
again, if you want to get
how
the facts
the
straight,
planet,
Nicholas, then get
right?
the facts straight. But
Realtors are parasites. It's like you
again,
guys are like
you sit on
chlamydia.
social audio all day, and
You
again,
cling
when
on to
your
the
grinder
host,
hookup
and you
shows up, you shit on your sheets. So again, if that's how you want to spend your free time shitting on your sheets, then hey, more power to you.
he
But
got
again,
mad.
don't miscategorize my profession. Thank you.
You guys are parasites. You are. That's what realtors.
I'm not a
Hey,
realtor.
Mojo or Serendipity. Yesterday you had such a wonderful array of activities. Are there similar lineups for today? I mean, you had such a fulfilling day yesterday. I'm curious. What's on the schedule? On the schedule?
That's a good question. There's not going to be a reading room today because Mojo is otherwise detained. Rational discussions, the room will go on, but Mojo won't be present. I don't know. I don't know if he's got any hot topics for this afternoon or not. Mojo, what say you?
I'm driving to Portland to go drive supercars, and yeah, I'm gonna be a little busy. But you have me for my entire drive to Portland.
What do you think we should do, Dolly?
Um, I don't know.
I know.
Donate money to John Kidover's campaign.
Dolly?
No idea. I enjoyed the randomness of yesterday.
Yeah,
Popping in and out was really fun. I did donate to John just to support, fellow clubhouse compadre. I support that. I don't know what we should do today. No idea. Just curious. I work later, but I'm working on the chicken coop now. I wish I had Brad.
you're working on
God,
chickens. Look, you got chicken. Are those cocks or chickens in your PTR?
they're chickens.
All cocks are
Chickens.
chickens, by the way.
Well, I know, but aren't they a specific variety of chicken? Gender,
Breed.
gender even.
Brian, can you explain to me? I buy these eggs from a local farm, and in the carton, half of them are brown and half of them are white, but they call them blue. What is the difference between a blue and a brown egg?
I'm not exactly sure on a blue and a brown, but it's just the breed of chicken and what colors they express in their egg. Brown eggs and blue eggs are usually harder than your white eggs with a thicker shell.
I love
I
blue eggs. Those are my
I,
favorite.
I
And
like how the
tip
local farm, like when you open the carton, sometimes it's like it's got chicken shit on the egg. It makes it the experience is very authentic. You got
that
to wash the egg.
that means you can leave them sit on your counter for a month before you got to worry about them going bad because they left all the waxy material on them. I just find it fascinating how some people are so worried about food safety that we overwash everything. And then if you don't wash your eggs, which USDA says you're required to wash your eggs before you can sell them, even as a farm, allegedly, it just washes all of that wax coating off so the egg oxidates and can have bacteria and salmonella enter the egg easier than if you just don't wash them like they do in Europe.
Do you eat a lot of eggs, Brian?
My wife makes me a 2 egg fried sandwich for breakfast every morning because she loves me, and hence the reason why we have farm fresh eggs because we have a mini army here, so we go through about a dozen eggs a day.
I
I've
think
I've been adopting this Filipino style of eating, where like you get a little bit of rice, a little bit of meat, throw a fried egg on it, and boom, you're done. Splash it with some hot sauce. The Filipinos, I think, have it figured out.
Delicious.
It's super simple, covers everything.
Yeah, just make sure you're getting your beef so you don't get low on your B and D vitamins, and you'll be good.
But can't you just take a complex vitamin?
You absolutely can if you want to have 10 times the amount in pill form instead of just the bioavailable.
And your
B12,
body
like
won't
vitamin B.
absorb it.
It will, just it only absorbs like 3 to 4% of it. That's why they're like 4,000 times the daily value.
Just do steak and eggs in the morning, Roger.
It's a great way to start the day. You're absolutely right. But a steak with like a little bit of leftover ribeye from the night before with a fried egg over rice, slap the hot sauce on it. Like I said, it's pretty good way to start your day.
There isn't much better way to start your day.
You forgot one important key ingredient, and that would be coffee. Black.
Oh,
None of that
oh,
sugar coated shit that you guys add into it. No whipped up fancy cum fucking drippings from an elephant into your coffee so you can have a spectacular day with I love you on the side of the cup. So,
but
yes.
what do you think? Like, because I'm with you. I've always drank my coffee black, but I would say over the last 2 years, I've began adding butter to it, and I like that. Do you like butter in your coffee?
No, I would not add butter to my coffee. And it's just churned milk, so it would make sense that people could add it and it'd be fine.
I don't know. It's pretty yummy.
It's up there with people adding maple syrup because it's the sugar content, and I guess that would be fine. It comes out of trees, so have at it. I'm the guy who'll drink it black, and as long as the spoon doesn't fall over when it's standing up in the cup, I'm good. Coffee's good.
Yeah, good coffee needs to be chewed. You are correct.
Dippity, did I hear you correctly yesterday say that you like a lot of like cream and then a little bit of coffee?
You did. I like it Bostonian.
I don't even know what that means.
She
Lots
means
of cream.
she means the girls that are on TikTok that shake their coffee cups going, "Is there any other sound that's better than this?" And then they have the iced coffees.
No, Brad. Ice is blasphemy towards coffee. We do not put ice in coffee. Coffee was never meant to be cold.
Clearly, you've never been stuck out at sea for a while on a watch or out in the fucking bush. So,
You are correct. You're absolutely correct. I am the girl that, like, after the first couple sips, is going back to the microwave to reheat that shit.
yeah, don't always have a microwave with you.
Right?
I used to go to this little diner in California that the woman knew me well enough that when she would pour the first cup, she would leave the pot on my table so I could just pour my own coffee. It's amazing. There's nothing worse than if you need more than one cup. If you're going to need multiple cups, where you're delayed because the server is inattentive. So it was great. I'd have the coffee right there on my table. What's that going on in your background? Were you watching Maury?
Sounded like she was smuggling people across the border.
No, it was on Cars. I don't know what's playing now. Something random. Peace in the DC streets.
Oh, are you watching news? Because yeah, everybody's flipping out because the Democrat state of New Mexico, the governor has declared a crime emergency and is asking for federal assistance to stop the flow of trafficking, drugs,
I'm
cartel.
kidding.
No, it was dropped, and like they have zombies. New Mexico is a shithole state.
I closed it and turned it off, and it's still going, y'all. This is weird. Stop. There we go.
Wait, so did Washington D.C. turn into a Jet 2 holiday?
The early reports, it looks like people started trying to act tough down there. The one that I liked that came through was the young woman who thought she could go up and punch a cop, and he just shoved her flying back, and then they picked her up and slammed her face first into the hood of a car. I don't think that was abuse at all. I actually don't think that's excessive, but they seem to be starting to do targeted crackdowns. They're actually going after some of the people and saying, "No, you're not going to fucking do this shit." And the people are fucking around and finding out. They're pushing out. Maybe Trump's right about it. We'll see.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I said this the other day, Brad. I don't know if you were there for that, but I want to see people get chased. I'm sorry. I want to see people get chased by the National Guard. I want it to look like Bebe's kids. You know, when the kids took over the pirate ship. I just think that a lot of this is just very funny.
Well, if you've ever been to I just find it ironic today that New Mexico is calling for federal assistance to help with the crime problems, and stating that they're in a state of emergency, a crime emergency, because they have so many problems going on. And they're always left off the discussion, but New Mexico, if you've driven through there, if you've gone to visit, great parks, White Sands, all this stuff.
Yep, I took the 10 freeway from Santa Monica down to
Oh,
Miami.
yeah. Then you're well aware. You don't want to stop off in a motel down there. You're gonna die. You're gonna get killed. The only people that are in Arizona are people who believe that they're going to get anally probed by aliens, and then you have the others that are either passing through, and then there's one more group, and those are the crime and deranged, drug addicted, fentanyl fucking laced people that are there. That's it. Those are the only three types of people in New Mexico.
Hey Brad, how did that whole thing get kicked off with Keegan yesterday? Um, I'm kind of curious how somebody as irrelevant as him got booked for such a high profile title fight with you. Like I would feel like he's not a worthy opponent. How did he get the title match?
Um, let's see. So this shit started like I guess a year ago or so. He went in and he was saying that like my kids were raised by a whore. That pretty much. And then he started going calling KK a whore and Rydell a whore, and so he was just going through and just targeting that. And you know me, like I'm not gonna sit quiet on that shit. I will just go off. And I did. And I was like, and since you want to bring kids into it, here you go. Here's what I'm going to say about yours. And he didn't like that one. That one got he got butt hurt. And everyone said, oh, that was atrocious and egregious. But then they've heard Keegan since then. And they're like, oh, I see what you mean. He does say a lot of fucking horrid shit. So you might as well say it back. And then he went around the entire app. I think he's doing it today. He's trying to do. I didn't get packed up. I didn't get bitch slapped. I didn't get all that. I think he's going around the rooms today, trying to do that again. I went to chillism for a brief second, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is boring." And he's crying, and so he got booked, Roger, by having Jazzy and a bunch of others. They pinged me. Sig pinged. Well, no, Sig didn't ping me. KK pinged me, and a couple others pinged me to it because they were like, "Will you just bury this fucker once and for all?" And according to everybody, I've pretty much decapitated him. Now he's going around with his nuts in his head, saying, "Please believe me. I have a spine and I'm a tough guy."
So, Brad, let me ask you a question. When he mentioned your kids, and we all know that you're a very committed father, when you had your kids, did you have this much extra time to be fighting and squabbling with people on the internet?
No, but Keegan's not watching his kids. His wife's over in Africa getting
Right.
dick
So,
pounded.
It's
And
very funny that he wants to align with a certain ilk, of being a dutiful, committed father, and yet we experience what we experienced yesterday.
No, I never understood that shit because he's like, I don't know. I remember when I had a newborn. Fuck no, I wouldn't be on Clubhouse. I'd be passed out. For those of you that have a newborn and are on Clubhouse 24/7, how the fuck you do it, I don't know. Man, diapers, feeding, like the minute you get home from work, I was exhausted. I had 20 minutes of sleeping for 3 fucking years. How the fuck do you have time on Clubhouse? Like, I just don't believe
Do,
this shit.
hey, do you guys know Rob, Black Rob with the beard?
Yeah.
This guy, for 4 years, he's been on this app, and like it doesn't matter what season of Clubhouse, he's always got a baby crying in the background, and like I don't know if he's just a baby making machine, but like it's been a crying baby for fucking years solid, always in his background. It's amazing. Next time I see him, I'm gonna figure out is that one baby that won't stop crying, or has he had four babies?
I,
And
I don't know.
which Joe B account is real down there? We got Joe Dot B or Joe Dot Blacketer, and then we got one of them is a fraud, or she's here on two accounts. I'm trying to figure out which is which.
They both look identical, but I think it
They have
must be a
different
glitch.
usernames. They have different
No,
usernames.
no, they have the same user. I think it must be a glitch.
Yeah,
No, one of them has a dot.
no, it's me on both. Maybe because I did have my iPad on. It's weird. I can't.
No, you're different users. Your
Oh, they
login.
are different users. One of them has a dot. You're right.
I don't have a dot in my forehead.
The one down below does.
Uh,
So just remove the copy one. And maybe it's like Sarah Fox or Alex New York doing their troll shit. Or maybe
oh
it's
shit.
it's a leftover account from John. I don't know.
All right, problem solved.
Thank you.
We don't have a lot of responses to this poll question.
Who's the cutest clubhouse sleeper? Like, no.
This was a Monica poll.
And that's why you don't have responses.
Yeah, you got to spell out sleeper. Some people are special. Not me. So, mods, how do you define sleeper? Your title.
Sleeping, as in sleeping on Clubhouse all the time.
Oh, serendipity. You know better than to ask that.
I didn't ask it. This was a Monica poll. She just knows that I sleep on Clubhouse all the time. But Adams do be sleeping with me a whole lot.
Wait, what serendipity?
I said, I wake up in the room and you're sleeping in there with me a whole lot.
I remember one night, uh, the two last two people there was me and Shirley, and I changed the title to something very vulgar, and then I left the room. And so she was on the stage all by herself with a very vulgar title. I won't repeat it, but it was pretty funny. Everyone said I had gone too far, but Shirley thought it was funny.
When I woke up in the room yesterday, I think it was just me and Adams, and the title had been changed. There was a poll, and the title had been changed to Learn How to Taxidermy Fido and Mittens Fun for Profits.
I used to do that to Sig all the time. He'd fall asleep in rooms, and I would put come listen to Sig describe how he likes like bananas in his ass, and then or some shit like that, and leave him. And it would just be a room, and he'd get so pissed. He'd be like, "I got you, motherfucker. One of these days, you're gonna fall asleep on Clubhouse, and I'm gonna change the title, and you're gonna be left in that room." And I haven't got caught yet.
Brad, do you remember when Oscar fell asleep in the room and I changed the title to "How to Peg Safely"?
Yes, that was funny too. That was a good one.
Where is Oscar? Is he still on?
He was on yesterday. He tried to have fun with Keegan too, so he was all part of that. I feel pretty special. I had about what a dozen rooms going on about me all day yesterday, so I feel pretty special.
I have a question for the panel. It's another question. Has nothing to do with sex or clubhouse. But I'm cleaning up uh, the RV here, and there's a sticker on the door uh, window, and sorry for the hiccups, but it's an American flag. It's tethered, weathered, not in good shape. If I remove it, is that desecration? I don't know.
No, it's a fucking sticker. And I hate stickers on my shit.
You know,
Thank.
an American flag, even on clothing, is like a bad idea. Like, there's like, I think some people don't realize like the way that the actual flag should be handled, and they burn it for fuck's sake. So, and that's honoring it.
In a certain way, we don't just like throw it on your backyard fucking grill or fire and just be like, "Yeah, there you go."
This is true. This is true. I actually would love to get my hands on like an old, torn and tattered American flag, like one that's been through it. I think that would be cool.
You want a combat flag? Because usually those are hard to find unless they're. You could probably buy them online through some areas, but if you're looking
If
for a
you if
combat
you could,
one,
yeah, if you could find one that was that was flown like during a big battle. I'm sure you know about that photograph of them planting the flag, and the Mexican dude that got all popular because, or the Indian guy, Ira Hayes, that the people that posed for the picture weren't even the ones that took the hill. You know that
yeah,
story?
yeah, Iwo Jima, yeah, that's what you're talking about. But I mean, there's the flag that was used in the Battle of Tarawa that I think recently sold. I think that one went for a few hundred thousand. So I mean, if you're gonna look for those big, like one of those flags that goes for some of those areas, like again, they're hard to find. If I hear of one, I'll let you know, but it's gonna most likely cost you coin.
Yeah, I don't want to go broke doing this, but like it would be nice to have something that's like been through it. That'd be amazing.
Morning, Bima.
Good morning, everyone.
Bima, what's your thoughts on flags? Like, if you don't believe in states, like if we had an anarchist society, would you not have flags?
Yeah, no flags, no flags. I mean, well, no, that's not true. So flags can represent ideas, right? They don't have to necessarily represent a
Are
state.
you talking about it like how the fags have their own flag?
No, like, Foodies Without Borders, for example, like they have their flag. So when they're operating in and around, you know exactly who they are, like stuff like that.
So everyone should have an ISIS flag. Got it.
Foodies Without Borders, Brad.
ISIS. They don't have a state.
Okay, they're two different things, Brad.
How?
How? Because I work directly with the guy that's on tour with Foodies with Borders, Chef Kabui. Okay. They have nothing to do. You're confusing it with the Doctors Without Borders. They're two completely different organizations. Foodies Without Borders feeds, goes around and teaches food justice. Has nothing to do with
Wait. What
anything
is
else.
food justice?
I'm sorry. And when did Doctors Without Borders start hanging ISIS flags?
I'm not talking about Doctors Without Borders. I'm talking about Foodies Without Borders. That's who I'm talking about.
But it is the same thing as the LGBTQ then flag. How is it different from that?
Wait, because they're just concepts, right? Like if you had a chicken farm and you were
Isn't
the
ISIS a concept?
chicken farm. Well, sure, ISIS has a flag, but the United States has a flag too. So I mean, like, what's your point?
Which one do you like better?
The United States is a nation.
I don't believe in nations. I like concepts. I like ideas. So
Wait.
Foodies
If you don't
Without
like nations,
Borders.
why are you supporting the idea of a Palestinian state?
I never said that. I never said that.
Okay. So you're on the record that the Palestinians do not deserve a state.
Absolutely. No state. No state. That should, it should not, it should be a stateless area. And they can call it
What
Whoever
whatever
happened
they
to
want.
base all
suggested
this time? We
earlier
should just
that
go in and dust them out.
whoever suggested earlier a question about Canada as a destination, they were correct. Canada is the second most desired destination after the United States for migrants worldwide. I just wanted to add that. I was ignorant of that when the question was asked, but I now see that.
Good morning, Devin. Thank you.
Has everybody on this stage had a chance to go visit John Kidover for Congress, his website? Has everybody been there?
No.
Okay.
No, but I will say that, Roger, since you've been holding these rooms, there's been a movement in Telegram to actually donate to Lahud.
This is ridiculous. Why would you do this?
I said no because I'm about an hour away from his district. Would you want that?
Well, anybody that wants to reduce the debt is somebody that's going to get my vote.
All right.
Dolly, are those your chickens? Please tell me, yeah. Yeah, Dolly, are those your chickens?
Yes, those are some of my chickies.
What type of chickens are those?
Those ones are Americanas, but I love my little like my little ones when they're furry feet. But I just try to get the best egg layers. But I have a goal of this year getting 2 chickens purposefully to slaughter and eat. That is something I am going to do. It's a very big goal of mine. I'm terrified, but I am going to do it. So I wish me luck with that. I'm nervous because I've never done it. I've had chickens for a very long time. I used to be in the FFA. That's how dorky I am. But I love chickens and I used to have a cow and we've got goats and turtles and the whole thing. But I will be slaughtering a chicken, you guys. Has anybody done that?
Yes, yes, I have.
Okay, it's a
Well, not
goal of
myself.
mine.
No, that's a lie. Hold on. A man, a nice, strong man that can tolerate, chopping the head off. He did that part, but I had to process it. So I had to do the whole dipping in the, oh, it was horrible, picking off all the feathers by hand. Yeah, that part. And I'll tell you what, it's a smell that you will never forget. It might be in your nose for about 3 days. But that's a good, but it's okay, and I want you to do it, because I think that especially if you hatch it at your, if you hatch the baby, so you know that it hasn't been vaxxed, it hasn't been pumped with anything, it's clean, you know exactly everything that's gone into this thing, and exactly, all its food, and then, oh my gosh, that's excellent. I think that's a good idea. But I think that your chickens are so beautiful. I have my rooster, that's Big Red McGraw. He's a black copper Moran. Um, but yeah, I if you want to change or switch eggs, if you want to give me a couple of your eggs, I could give you a couple of my eggs
Wait, hold on,
if you want.
Oh, wait, hey, it's too fucking early for baby talk, okay?
let alone retarded baby talk.
Dolly, I'm really serious. If you would want to exchange, I could do a dozen for a dozen or whatever you
That
want.
And
could be
by the way,
that
there
could be
is
fun.
plenty of room on this stage for all kinds of voices.
Thank you, Kristen. I'm
Not
sorry, I
retarded
get
gun farm.
excited. Oh, Brad, you're so nice. You're such a gentleman.
Hey, do you guys want to bring up Italian Rick?
When we all move into a commune together, we'll just assign Brad the slaughtering duties.
You won't have to worry. Most of you would be slaughtered already.
I'm not worried about that, Brad.
Mojo, is that potty mouth Rick?
Hand raising is off, so anybody in the goo that wants to come up, they just have to unmute.
Wow, that's an interesting option.
Well, you can change it if you need to. So if the situation arises where you need to remove people, you can change it back.
I would never override the authority of the ladies in the muff.
We
I like
wanted to
this
be
union.
inclusive.
I love this union so much. I can't even. I can't determine if Brian and his wife in the Dakotas, if that's my favorite clubhouse romance, or if the one between Mojo and Scarlet. I can't make up.
Wait. Can I just say that I do not have a romance going on with Scarlett? It's
Okay,
no, it's a situation of deep respect and admiration.
okay, whatever you want to call it.
Can we talk about the white supremacy known as blueberry muffins or not?
How
Because
romantic. Yes, you may.
it's obvious that blueberry muffins are racist because, hello, blue blood, purity, like it's disgusting
What
that
about
you
strawberry
guys are
muffins?
flitting around bragging about your love of blueberry muffins.
Okay, yes, but what about the strawberry muffins? Excuse me, but explain that, please. And where do those fit in?
Strawberries? Are you anti-strawberry? Do you understand the little seeds did nothing wrong and that they're just trying to live their best life on the berry? I don't know if it can be funny.
Scarlett, what do you think about Mussolini?
Here's another thought you may
The
want to
violin
consider.
maker? Oh,
And
that's Stradivarius. Sorry.
Scarlett,
I
here's
know
another thing you may want to consider. When blueberries are smashed, everything actually turns purple.
I don't advocate for blueberry violence, though. I don't hate the blueberries. I just think they should stay in their blueberry lane and not foist their juices on everybody else.
A few more of
So
you
what
should
what kind of
stop
muffin?
eating chocolate. Period. A, it's unhealthy. B,
Chocolate's
obviously,
not unhealthy.
chocolate is unhealthy in the massive consumption that you do it. That's why you have 400-pound women like Monica eating chocolate. Like, I mean, again, maybe not the best combination. It's
Chocolate is, especially dark chocolate, it's loaded with antioxidants, and I think anything in moderation is good. But I would totally push back. I think people should eat a little bit of chocolate every day.
No.
no, it's up there with Diet Cokes. Those should be like off the table and removed.
I have a Diet Coke in the car right
Oh my
Like,
God, same.
explain the ridiculous logic. You're gonna eat
It's
chocolate
just so
fucking muffins with
miserable.
massive amounts of sugar, and then you're gonna go, I'm gonna balance it out with a Diet Coke. How about a run? How about, I don't know, a 20-mile hike in 100-degree weather to sweat out all that fucking calories and sugar you just took? Like any of that.
I,
Climb a mountain.
I'm very sorry, Brad. I'm deeply sorry, but I have to agree with Mojo on this one. It's loaded with tannins and antioxidants, so it is true.
I didn't disagree with the dark chocolate fact. The fact that they consume chocolate chip muffins with a pound of sugar and chocolate is nowhere near healthy. It's
I
not
have a
good for you.
chocolate chip muffin in my car too, Brad. What you gonna do about it,
I know.
huh?
I'm surprised you fit in a car. You are 400 pounds, so we don't need to. You're just a prime walking point as to
You're
why.
just so miserable. Like, honestly, Brad, do you have a burr in your saddle that you just rub ecstatically every time you get to be mean to someone? Back up. We were having fun. I know you don't know what that means, but it's spelled Fun. It's fun.
I have
It's
fun. Picking on you
lighthearted.
is fun. I just
Well,
think you're
get a new
retarded,
hobby.
redundant, and
Get
stupid.
a
And
new hobby.
no,
Get
I
a
can keep
new
my hobby.
hobby.
I can. Oh
No,
my God, are you
no,
gonna cry?
I
Maybe.
don't consent. No, I can mute though, and I can move down. I don't consent to
Then move
banging
me
with
down. Kick me
you.
out of the fucking room.
I
Then.
won't kick you out, but I
Yeah,
can
I'm
move
sure
you
you will.
down if you don't
I'm sure
calm
you will.
down.
I mean, we could go through your
You
favorite
just
reading
do
literature.
not
I
like
promise I will release that Discord. I don't have a problem with
what?
that.
What are
I
you
mean, you can tell
threatening me
black people
now?
to go read. What's
What?
the book title? Learn how to read N word. Isn't that yours? That's your
No,
posting. Isn't
no.
isn't? Oh,
What are
I
you
got a
talking
whole
about?
bunch. I mean, I couldn't believe it yesterday. I got videos
All right,
and audio clips
let's
all
make
over,
Brad
honey.
happy.
I
Go
got even
ahead, Brad.
further information. You know what? You're
Release
so
it
well
all.
liked.
Go
You're
ahead,
so
Brad.
well liked that people actually said, "Oh my God, you should hear." I have an audio recording of one of her old high school friends. That's how well it was. I was laughing my ass off yesterday. So while you were cheering along and doing your fucking twat waffle shit because you're an oompa loompa, you're a fat fucking cow, you're disgusting, you're redundant, and you're retarded.
Hold
All
on,
of
hold
that.
on, hold on, Brad. Listen, Monica is none of the things that you just said. Monica is the epitome on this app of grace and class and style and beauty and kindness.
You must believe strippers love you too. I'm just letting you know. It's not there none of that is true.
I'm a huge Monica fan. I think she creates great content, and honestly, yeah, I think there's a lot of people that misunderstand Monica, and that leads to them not liking her. And so I would just recommend people attend the rooms that she curates, like the one about Roland Fryer. I thought that was great. The game theory one was great. Uh, if you consume the content and forget about like the rumors that you've heard about her, um, I feel like she's been very unfairly treated.
You're right. I think she should have been the type that was hit with a 2x4 in the face. That's how I think she should be treated. But I'm not kind. I think, her daddy went out for milk one day and she grew up eating cereal with water. I think she's a twit and a midwit on the best of days. Anything she tries to add to the conversation with that little squeaky voice, despite her 500-pound fupa that was swings between her legs, I, I, I don't. She's never said an intellectual thing, and I have attended her
Wait a
rooms.
minute, you can't possibly think that Monica's not intelligent. Really?
Seriously, I don't think she's intelligent at all. I think she is dumb as the day is long. Ask her anything. Ask her on the politics. Since
I,
she loves
I
political discussion so much, ask her how a bill gets passed. Start with the basics. She can't even answer them. Ask her about the economic system we have in the United States. She can't answer. Ask her who anybody in the cabinet is. She can't answer it. She has to Google that shit. She can only quote your Roland Fryers, your Jordan Peterson, and off of TikTok, and then go, I think it's really interesting that white people have a town and black people are upset. Or Black Twitter, come get your peeps on a Puerto Rican Day parade. Monica, nobody's going to shed a tear when she leaves this earth. In fact, we'll probably end greenhouse emissions because Monica will be passed away.
Wow. Well, those are not things that I want to picture. I look, there's been tens of millions of people that have downloaded this app, men and women coming from different political spectrums and different countries. And I have to say, over the last 4 years, uh, I couldn't, if I had to make a top 10 list of the smartest women on this app, I don't even know if I could get to 10, but Monica would absolutely be on that list. Monica is uh, underrated for her intellect.
Yeah. No, she's overrated for the intellect she has. She doesn't have it. She's dumb. She's a fat fucking Roseanne Barr looking troglodyte, and that's basically her gift to Clubhouse. And when she enters stages, in between her block list, which thank God that we updated the app, and I don't really give a shit about any of the other troglodytes that want to simp for her. I don't like.
So
You,
happy Thursday,
Wait,
everybody.
hold
It
on. Let
is
him get the
Friday
poison. Let him
Eve.
get the poison out.
How about those
Serendipity.
blueberry muffins?
Serendipity. Let him get
Hey,
the
I want
poison
to
out.
talk about
You
blueberry
know he
muffins.
has
Are
mommy
you
issues.
interrupting the mod?
Serendipity.
Don't make me throw you
don't you
down
have
like
daddy
that.
issues? Weren't you getting fucked
Serendipity.
in the ass by your daddy? Weren't you getting
Hold
passed
on, hold
around?
on,
We're
hold on, guys,
Wait,
hold
wait,
on.
wait.
No,
Didn't you like sucking that cock ass
wait,
to
See,
mouth when you were
serendipity.
wait a
Just
little
let
minute.
him get it
daddy?
Wait a
out. He'll
no.
tire
Hold
out
on,
eventually.
hold on. No, no families. We're not going to talk about families.
Oh,
Period.
she had no fucking problem, right? So we can go farther. It's
He
like
mentioned my father.
your
Where were
mommy, your
you with
fucking
that,
But
daddy getting
Mojo?
railed. I bet you he
hold
He
on.
enjoyed it.
Wait,
I
started
hold
bet you
on.
he
it.
loved dipping his
Hold on.
balls in
I'm
your fucking
talking to
mouth. You were
both
going,
of
"Whoa,
you.
whoa, 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 whoa."
Hold on.
I bet you
No
you loved getting
families.
that dick in the ass.
No
I bet you,
families.
Monica, you
Period.
licked that fucking clean.
Wow.
You were all over that
Stop
with your
it. Stop
grandfather.
it. Stop it. Stop it. No. When I say no families, I'm talking to everyone. There's no reason that we need to
Oh,
bring
wait,
families
Miss
into.
Troglodyte, 2 tons of fun can open her fucking mouth as your little
No,
fucking
I
mon,
don't.
and that you wanna,
I don't
she
want
wanna
it.
protect her
I don't.
fucking sorry ass. I'd smack
I
the fucking cum out of her fucking nose.
well, that's not very nice. Objectively
Was
speaking, that
that
wasn't
was
kind
that
of uncommon.
that wasn't violence, was that? Because if it was violence,
I think this is just performance. I don't know if any of it bubbles up to violence, but um,
No,
can
he
can I?
really does
From
hate
being off
me.
of her daddy and grandfather,
He
like
really,
passing and getting
hold
passed
on,
around
hold
by
on,
her uncle.
hold on 1 second. He can come up and be as nasty and foul as he wants to, but Mojo, he really does hate me. He has this derangement syndrome regards to me, and I admit not to being the smartest person on the app. I don't have a problem being a midwit. I don't have a problem not knowing the things I should know because I understand
So
that
she can
if I'm
have her little
willing to
fucking
learn.
thing. She can
Who
go on
brought
and
him
do
up?
victim speech.
Who brought him
Again,
up
why
before
aren't you
I was
tickling your
finished?
grandfather's fart box? Why aren't you putting your nose and your tongue right down his asshole like you like to do, since you like to get passed around? Since you are.
All right, let's get this straight. When I move him down, it's so I can talk. I don't need anybody to bring him back up before I finish my sentences. So who's ever doing that mod shit, knock it off. I will bring him up. I believe in free speech. He can be as nasty and foul as he wants to be until Mojo's had enough. But don't bring him up in the middle of my sentence. Damn it. We talked about this, ladies. We talked about this when he did it to Shirley a couple
you're
days
right.
ago.
You're right, but all of the mods have not been informed. Could we inform the mods now
Now
what the
they
rules
know.
are?
Now
Thank
they
you.
know, and I'm gonna say my piece, and then he can come back up. But this is what Brad
Hold on. Before
does.
you do, can I just say when you said "damn it," that was everything for me. I don't think I've ever heard you cuss
Me
before.
too. I had a little smile. I had a me too.
That brought memories back from the South. Like I'm telling you.
It's like when your mama, who always talks like a lady, goes, "Damn it!" And she's just like, "What? What did she just say?"
So let's hear. Let's
You
see.
know,
We got Monica here who's got to
okay.
do her little mod thing. So I promise, like, let's do this now. I'm gonna make sure that Monica's blocked. Oh, Monica out of Mississippi. I think you should learn to read the book. What did you post? Let's go through your little fucking. What was your racial lenses about Discord? Oh, all these monkeys in here coming after me. I'm smarter than them. You're fucking dumb. You're a fucking.
So Let me know when he's
You're a
done with.
geriatric. I don't give a
No,
fuck.
no,
You
no,
can go
no.
too.
This is fascinating because I don't remember all these things. There is a Monica in the Chilism Discord that says
Oh, no,
Monica
it's not her. No, it's
is a
not her.
it's
Again, the
well,
fat
yeah,
fucking
because
lion ass
I
fucking
don't
cum
call
stain.
myself a
You had no
retard.
problem doing
Is
any of that
someone
shit.
is
Again,
someone
and you know
saying
what's funny? You actually
that's
think
really
Roger thinks you're
funny?
great. You actually think a lot of you think you got somehow a
Okay.
thing. You haven't figured out the joke. The joke's right there. You're the joke. You haven't figured out you're part of the fucking joke. You guys are the joke. You're sitting there going, "Oh, Roger thinks we're great. We're Roger's girls." Really? The only girl that's been with Roger has been Kelly. That's the girl that's at his side. And she ain't on stage with neither of you midwits. And she's called you stupid and retarded so many fucking times. So if you haven't figured out, you're the fucking joke. Better look inwards.
Go back to the
You
Can
quote
gotta
I
go
that you
jump
back to
in?
had
what?
of
Go back
me.
to
So
what? Go back to
I
wait,
what?
raised
You
my
you
wait.
want
hand.
me?
Oh,
Maybe you should go
okay,
back to
honey,
sucking your
Bima.
daddy's
Hold
daddies.
on, honey.
Maybe you
So
better go back to sucking your
I'd
daddies.
like to see the
Did your uncle not
screenshots.
finger you
Can I
too
see the
much?
screenshots? Can I see the evidence
I
against
don't
me?
care. You're again. You wanted to
So
open
you're
up Pandora's
lying
box. Now
or
you're
you have
frowning.
it?
I
Because
we
I'm
do
not.
have it. I'm gonna make sure I get it because I have another room to attend to today to make sure I get Monica's name right there. I have people that are already asked. And oh, by the way, I didn't have to do shit. I didn't have to. You know what? That's the best part, you dumb troglodyte. It's the people you think you're close to, the ones that you think actually fucking care that you fucking suck up to because you think somehow or another someone's gonna throw a black dick in that fucking cave of a vagina, that walking hate crime between your legs. You think somehow somebody's going to do that. And you don't even realize those same fucking people were the ones that were sending that shit and flying it around yesterday. All fucking day long. You are Keegan in a fat fucking female form. There you go. Anything else? And again, you can't even be original. That's Kelly's old shtick, you dumb twat. You can't even be original. You took Kelly to do that shit. It took Kelly, who started creating that on the app, in Roger's room. And you think somehow or another you're fucking original? You're retarded, redundant, mind numbingly stupid, and will never, ever amount to anything. So stay in Mississippi or wherever fucking state you managed to roam from with your little blue sweat outfit. Make sure that brown curly hair you have and those thick fucking glasses that you're from the Hubble telescope. Learn how to fucking run. Actually buy sneakers and exercise and remove the fupa between your legs. Because we can post your picture all day long like you dox everybody else on this app. We
Wait,
can
wait,
do
wait.
that
Hold
shit
on, hold on,
all
hold
day
on,
long.
hold on, hold
I'll
on.
open my own fucking room. I
Hold
don't
on,
need
hold
Roger.
on, hold on. Rule number two: no doxing. No
Oh, I don't
doxing.
have to do it in your room. You can't do shit to me in my own rooms.
Why would we want to dox people?
Why
Seriously, why
would
would
we want to dox people?
Oh,
Why
she
would we?
did it. She's done it, Rogers. She's
No,
doxed me. I've
I
had people
don't.
come back. She had no problem sharing information about me. She has no problem posting
What are you
news
talking
articles about
about,
me that are
Brad?
selective. She
Wait,
has
what are
no
you
problem
talking
doing that
about?
shit. This cunt of a fucking waste of human life, this fucking god awful fucking like nothing. I wouldn't even care if the most egregious crime was occurring to you. I wouldn't care any of that. I would fucking support a GoFundMe for their lawyers. That's how much I think you are worthless. And
I'm
you
still
try every
waiting
day
for
to
the
try to go in there and
receipts.
do some kind of I'm gonna
Where
be the
are the
fat girl cutesy.
receipts?
You're not even the
Where
first
are the
protecting the
receipts,
snacks.
Brad? Where are the receipts, Brad? Where are the receipts? Put up or shut up. Because your accusations that I dox people are unfounded. I'm very protective of my privacy, just like I'm protective of KK's privacy. Just like I'm protective of people's privacy because they don't think wrong things should get people hurt or killed or fired. So you're full of shit, Brad. Your garbage mouth. You're filthy dirty. And people who talk like whatever. But don't stop with the insults and bring the receipts.
I think the whole
I
thing
hope
is that
you. I hope. I like. Are you still choking? Because it sounds like you got your daddy's balls in the back of your throat. Did he like come on you this morning? Was he humping you? Did he slap you over and say, "Hey, I want to
My
slap the fat and
father's
ride,
dead,
baby"?
Brad, like your
I
wife.
don't give a fuck.
My
You
father's
decide. You don't
dead,
talk
like your
about it.
wife,
I don't
Brad.
care.
Now what,
I
Brad?
don't give a fuck. You know what? I bet you're digging up that bone and you taking that fucking cold bone hand and you're
All right,
shoving
so
that in there,
are we
twatting
gonna wait till
yourself
he
off.
breaks all the rules? What other
Uh-huh. You
rules?
had no problem talking about my family, didn't you?
I
You wanted to
didn't.
go there.
I
Now you
don't
want to
talk
cry. You
about
brought up my
family.
wife again. So there
I
you go. You want
didn't.
to you
I
did. You
I
did. You
didn't. I
did.
said
You
my
fucking piece
father's
of
dead,
shit,
like your
vile
wife.
fucking woman.
And
You
I'm
fucking
sorry your
waste
wife
of
is
it.
dead.
You are evil. You are racist. You
Uh
fucking
huh.
are
What else?
pathetic.
Uh huh.
You should go back and suck
Okay.
that fucking chilling, dying dick
All
of your
right.
daddy
The
before you
only
fucking
evil
suck
that
Demonstration.
I
dick.
hear, thank you. The only evil that I hear is literally the evil that I hear right now. And I just want to take a minute to rebuke the demon in whatever just came out. I rebuke you in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ.
Oh,
I want to
Jesus
say,
Christ was
keep,
another fucking
keep,
cuck. Of
keep,
course you would try to
keep,
do it. You think he's going to
keep,
do shit for you?
keep
Fuck
thy
Jesus. Fuck
tongue
your
from
Bible.
evil and thy
Fuck all
lips
that
from
shit. You ain't got
speaking
nothing.
evil. You
You got nothing.
speak
And you guys are the
death.
most
You speak
hypocritical fucking
destruction.
pieces of
Hey,
shit.
hey, listen. I
I
listen
don't
to
give
you,
a fuck. What?
Brad.
Hey,
I
hey, hey,
listen to
what?
you.
Hey, what? Hey, what?
I listen
I
to
got
you.
time.
It's
I
my
got time
turn,
today. I can
Brad.
talk
But
about
it's my
Monica
turn,
all day long. I can go,
Brad.
oh, I'm just an innocent fat girl. Mima, you're just a dumb retard
Brad.
too.
It. But
Like
it's
you
my
don't get it.
turn.
You're retarded.
But I listened
You're
to you,
you
and I
are the
didn't
most
interrupt you.
retarded person.
But I
I don't
didn't
care if you
interrupt
like
you,
me. I don't like again. You think that matters? You're still retarded.
Brad. That's fine.
Retarded people like
But
fucking
okay,
playing with their own shit. The two of you, I
Brad.
bet, do that on a daily basis. I bet the two of you swap fucking fecal matter all day long. You're like, ooh, I got
Mikey,
Brad,
four
rule
I
kids. I
listened
number
just
to
run
you.
around the
three.
house. I got
Rule
four
number
Brad,
kids.
I
three.
listened to you. Would you be able to? Thank
No, I
you.
don't
Just
have to
okay.
listen to you.
All right. Okay.
You guys
So,
wanted to fuck.
you just guys. What? Thank you. You fucking piece of shit, Brad. I'm sorry. No, God, jeez, please take. See, it's taking me out. It's taking me. The evil God. Lord, help me, please. I didn't want this. To happen. But can we just take a minute to recenter and let's breathe and enjoy the peace and the love and speak love over beautiful Monica and oh, she's a beautiful woman. She offers education. She offers great bits and of knowledge and just really cool discussion. Fosters an awesome time for this wonderful room. Such a great moderator. Aside Mojo Jojo up there. Let's take a minute to thank you, Monica, for all that you do, dedicated in and out. And
All right.
and
This
wait, hold
is
on, just
enough.
one
This
more
is
second.
no,
One more
no,
second.
no,
Wait,
no,
you could listen
no,
to Brad, but
no,
you can't even take
no.
5 more seconds.
Yeah,
No, that
because listen, listen,
no.
listen. No,
Give me 20
no,
seconds.
no,
That's so
no,
horrible. Are you
no.
serious?
Yeah,
Can you wait? Can you
yeah.
please reconsider that?
God, you got 10 seconds.
Oh my God, thank you. Oh, I'll shut up just because. Thank you. Okay, that's fine.
Jesus Christ. Where'd Brad go? This was just starting to get fun. Scarlett, you handled yourself very well there.
Okay. Can I just give me 2 seconds? Okay. So I pulled up
Oh my
the Dow. Wait, it's really good. Listen, I found a couple verses that I'd like to just breathe, right? So verse 67, which we've read together. I have just three things to teach: simplicity, patience, and compassion. These three are your greatest treasures, simple in actions and thoughts, and you return to the source of being. Patient with both friends and enemies. You accord with the way things are. Compassion towards yourself. You reconcile all beings in the world. And then 62, the Tao is the center of the universe, the good man's treasure, the bad man's refuge. The Tao is available to all and can be used to help any person in any situation. And the last, 31. Weapons are the tools of violence. All decent men detest them. Peace, peace is his highest value. If peace is his highest value, how could he rejoice in victory? Thank you.
Thank you, Beeman. So,
Scarlett, Scarlett, I didn't know that you use curse words. This is new experience for me.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I, you
Wait till
know,
you hear her say fuck.
What?
She does. She will say it.
No way. Scarlett?
hey, now is this a challenge or what? Can we
I
have a
just
topic, please? I
it's
I didn't remove Brad from the room, but I do take threats of doxing seriously and threats of harm upon my person seriously. So, and the fact that he's I don't know. So can we have a topic?
Yes, let's talk about Italy. I don't know if there's anybody on the stage that wants to talk about an informed opinion about Italy.
In general, like the spaghetti, the country, like where are we doing with Italy?
Well, Rick is Italian.
What do you want to know? Sorry, I'm driving. I don't know if I have a stable connection. You can hear me.
Yeah, I want to understand how an Italian in 2025 hates the Jews. Walk me through it.
Do we have to, Rod? Don't
I
go
have
to.
no idea.
Scarlett, you were saying?
I really like. I would love a real topic,
What would you,
like woke
what,
fatigue.
what would you like to talk about? Woke fatigue? That's fine. That's fine. Anything that you would like to talk about, anything that would put you in the proper headspace. That's what I want to talk about.
I actually am still so curious about the receipts. Like, read a book, a ninja. I, I that where is he getting that from? Is it a quote? Is it a quote from the Chilism Discord? Because we do that in Chilism. We have people that say silly or funny or weird stuff, and then we'll quote them in the Coonable Moments chat. I didn't come up with that name. Nathan acknowledged it.
It's
Is that the
perfect.
ammunition? Is that what he thinks is happening? Like, if I'm
Hey,
accused of something,
hold on. Who kicked Brad out?
I
I
is
did
he
not remove
is
Brad. Was he removed?
Brad's my bestie. Who fuck with him?
wait, hold on, Pockets. You don't know what's been
I'm just kidding.
happening.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
But we can reopen another room. I have no problem. I actually like that when rooms are reopened after people are removed.
I'm
All right,
I
totally down with that.
can we open a room
yes, sir.
and put the room title I don't know, something positive. It's got to be something positive. I'll let you decide.
How about rainbows, pineapples, and unicorns?
That sounds gay. Well, if it's going to cause you to laugh like that, then absolutely. Let's use that title.
No, no, let's not go gay. We don't have to do that.
You decide. I will follow.
But how about no? Never
I'm in the
mind.
car, so
I was
you guys
gonna.
are going to have to do this.
Yeah, I'm gonna need help too. I'm
Wear your
traveling.
seatbelt.
Also, I was gonna say, why are kittens rooted in white supremacy? But I don't know if that's not very
No,
happy.
no, 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 no. Can we do proximity to whiteness as a title?
Yes, that makes me so happy. Let's do that.
All
Who?
right, somebody
You guys
open
are
it.
so funny at 9
Ema.
a.m.
You. Oh, Bima can't create a room. Serendipity, can you?
Okay, cool. Hey, we're gonna probably do less mods so people don't get thrown out. Thank you. Bye.
I don't need a mod, but definitely give me space to speak. Slide City, don't know what that means. I'm coming up on you quickly.
All
I
right,
love.
guys. Just a
Listen,
minute.
man,
Real
Beaver
quick.
Fever was never
But
a
you were
phase.
amazing, dude.
Hey, hey, Beaver. Oh, yeah, Monica. Do you know I was so sad? Whoever kicked him, I am so upset because I wanted him to hear that and suffer. And so if I find out who kicked him, I'm just gonna be so mad. But Cindy, I'll make a deal for you. If you get Mojo to say he doesn't want me here, because Cindy has strong opinions about me, and she's not alone. If it's a she, if it's Cindy, I don't know what you are. But listen, this is the deal. If you get Mojo to tell me that he doesn't want me here, I will voluntarily leave and not come back. That's all you got to do. Okay? No, that was it. That was a new one. That was a new one. Oh, that was a new one. Not interested in you, Bima. Well, I mean, clearly you're interested in me because you keep talking about me. You're expressing such frustration with me being here, and I want to say, like, listen, if you're so sure that, I mean, like, maybe everybody doesn't like me, but get anybody. I'll tell you what, get any mod, just one mod, get one mod to tell me that they don't want me here, and I will not come back. Okay, Cindy, that's your deal. All right, everybody, we're moving over. All right, folks, go ahead. Go check out the new room. All right, I'm gonna shut this down. You ready? Let's go, everybody. Come on, Marquise, go over to the new room. Joseph, everybody, we're moving over to the new room. Find the new room. Find the new room in the hallway. Come on, folks. We're gonna do a 10-9 countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Peace be with you. Mwah.